Hi everyone, welcome back to Millmowood from the beautiful North Wales. A lovely sunny day today in North Wales, and I've got quite an interesting little project to do for a friend of mine who manages a local nursing home or care home. They want to do a bit of a racing day with the residents of the home using racehorses. I found some printouts of racehorses. I got some wood ready, cut some moisture resistant MDF, and I'm going to use the Scrollsaw to cut them out and put them on a stand. Why not join me? It's just a little fun thing, perhaps maybe it's something that local care homes by yourself may want to do. Anyway, let's get started. Great to be back, hope you enjoy the video. I've got my MDF ready, got 2 sheets for one horse and 3 pieces for another horse. Just going to use some double-sided carpet tape, stick them together, and that way I can cut 2 at the same time. A bit more care joining them up, even though they're just a bit rough cut with a multi-tool. Should do. Make sure they're stuck together well. Picture should fit on nicely. There we go. The tail's a bit complicated and that's going to be difficult to cut and probably won't last. So what I'm going to do is kind of round that off so it's more gives the idea of a tail than is actually a tail. Now when I scroll saw, before I put the template on, I like to cover the surface in masking tape. And then that just saves the tack of the piece that you're putting on from going on to the surface of the wood. Just saves some trouble later on getting that tack off. Now I've just allowed that to go tacky for a few moments. I'm going to flip it over, make sure it's in the correct position, and stick it on. There we go. If I was doing something a bit more complicated, I would personally cover it in parcel tape as well, which is meant to ease the blade, but this isn't that complicated, so we'll crack on without doing that. Okay, there's a couple of areas that are internal and therefore need a drill hole in for the blade to get in on the scroll saw. I'll drill those first, sorry. And now we're ready to start scroll sawing. Now, I like to wear a mask when I'm scroll sawing regardless what wood I use, but the wood we're using is MDF and is a pretty nasty sawdust comes off it. So I've got my mask, got my headphones, or my ear defenders should I say, and we're ready to go. Well, one down, well 2 down actually, 1 more shape to go but 3 more horses because they want 5 in total. I'll crack on and cut the next one as well. So now we're just taking the template off, and because we use masking tape underneath, template should just come off really simply, leaving no residue. There we go. And now we need to carefully separate them. Okay, we need to apply some paint to them now. I'm just going to use acrylic paint. So I've got some white acrylic. I'm taking a bit of a risk because I'm hoping you don't need undercoat for some of these colours, but I may regret that. I'm just going to use some bench dogs. And this way we'll be able to paint both sides in one go. There we go, one white horse. So horse is painted now, just leave them to dry. And we've got one more just the other side resting. Any space possible. Wait for those to dry and then we'll make the stands. So we need some numbers on the horses. And all I'm doing is using some painter's tape, bit of white acrylic and stippling. Leave that to dry. Now, rather than just having a big block behind the horse's body, I'm just going to trim them up a bit. I'm just going to put a little tag. Well, I've just got some base out of plywood, and the post is going to stand on the base, and then the horse is going to be screwed to the post. What I need to do though is drill a hole in the centre, a pilot hole in the centre, and the easiest way to find the centre, straight edge, a pencil, just mark from, put the straight edge from corner to corner, put a mark somewhere in the middle, and repeat on the other side. Then X marks the spot. Because these are all the same size, I only need to measure the first one, and then what I'll do is I'll use that as a template to drill the hole in all the rest. So I'm going to drill the holes now. I pick the size screw that I'm going to use, I pick the right size drill. I'm just going to put that level on top of the one below it, and then if I drill through, and then what should happen is, with this being on top of the other piece of wood, it'll stop the breakout. But I'll just go gently as I go through. There's one, and I've got the mark for the second one. Line those up. Drill through gently. On the post I'm going to drill a pilot hole as well. Not so sure it's completely necessary. I'm going to do exactly the same that I did on the board. Drill the hole in the centre. I put some wood glue on, probably not totally needed. And I've got my base. I'm going to take a screw, screw that through the pilot hole that I put in the base. Just very slowly. And then I can just feel the point of the screw coming out. going to put the point of that screw in the pilot hole on the post. And there we go, we've got a post. And then the horse, if you can imagine, is just going to screw to the post. So a quick lick of paint. There we go. And the bases are finished, just leave it all to dry. I think they're going to look quite smart, the horse against them. So I've just screwed the horses and jockeys onto the post now, and they're all done really. Perhaps a couple of numbers, but I may leave that to the client to decide. Well, I'm absolutely loving these. Great horses, 2 different styles, 5 in total. Great little stand. I can't imagine how they play the game, but what fun they'll be. And I'm sure the residents of the home where they're going to a care home, I'm sure the residents will have a fun night, race nights and a bit of gambling going on, eh? I've really enjoyed making them. Would I do anything different? I don't think I would actually. You know, they've been really good and good fun, and everything seems to have gone according to plan. I love the stands. I'm glad I painted them red. I think they really stand out. Even with the red horse, it still stands out. I put a little white patch on ready for a number. I think I'll leave that for the client now. They can pick whether they want a number on there or not. Excellent, great fun. Hope to see them in use. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what I've done, why not subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell. The like button really helps, and any comments that you've got would be great as well. It all helps the algorithms with this really small channel here in North Wales. But I'm having fun, that's the main thing. See you soon guys, hope you enjoyed the video.